Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be having our very first look at the brand new Relic system that arrived yesterday evening in Marvel Contest of Champions. So I believe this message becomes available whenever you get uncollected. So for new accounts, man, it's actually quite like an easy run to uncollected, especially in the current state of the game. So you get like a free 3-star Relic crystal and also 30 of this tier 5 basic ember, which is like, I believe, the ISO, the experience needed to upgrade these. However, I want to preface this entire video by just saying that I am not that well researched on Relics and where they've gone. I kind of remember them initially being announced like 2.5 years ago with the Striker system, but to the best of my knowledge, what Relics do is they give your characters a bonus ability based on the class, and also you can summon the idol that you get as like your assist character as well. So it allows kind of like additional combos, additional kind of like play on. And I think with like certain characters that reward like very aggressive styles of gameplay, I think it just makes them much, much better, at least to the best of my understanding. But again, I know very little about the system overall and its kind of final form. So this is like the fun of today's video, is we're going to go in, we're going to have a little bit of a look. But I just want to say, like, from the offset, man, just a couple of observations. I noticed instantly today, they've added in Relic Prestige. So I remember from all my years playing this game, man, Prestige, you've got the sweatiest grind lords, the blubberiest boys just going absolutely ham to get as much prestige as possible. And if this applies to like Alliance Quest difficulty, or any sort of future difficulty when it comes to competitive scaling as well, like, people are just going to go crazy for this. And when I say people, I mean the sweatiest tryhards, the blubberiest boys. And yeah, they really know what they're doing, and their intended audience for kind of high tier relics, adding in Relic Prestige, because that has been a massive, massive moneymaker throughout the years. Additionally, I kind of noticed the decision that they made relics immediately usable in battlegrounds as well, which, at least to the best of my understanding and perception, is kind of like the sweatiest pay-to-win try-hard mode out there, where ideally, to be competitive, you want this very well-built-out roster of 30 top meta characters, a good mix of attackers and defenders. You want them 6-star, you want them awakened, a decent amount of 6 stones on certain characters, and then at the higher ranks as well. So, at least how I understand the Relic system is it slots in like per character. So for your roster to be like up to scratch and viable, does this mean you need like 30 decent relics as well? I'm not too sure like what the difference is between like a 3-star or a 5-star relic. Again, this is just like my initial reactions, like coming in and reading all this stuff. It's like, dude, this sounds insane, man. But again, I'm out of the loop. My information may be inaccurate, and again, we're gonna try and figure out some of this stuff as we move through the video today. But I think for the rest of the game, for a lot of the content which people might be struggling on, again, the increasing availability of relics, which is going to happen over, the next year or two, is going to be a helpful thing for progressing players. But I think very immediately, it's going to shift the end game towards being even more pay to win than it has been previously. So at least those are my thoughts and observations there. But does it make the game more fun? I think it's probably one of the most important things to answer. All right, so I claimed the Relic Crystal, and then I got lost in my crystals for a bit. So this one is under like Shard Crystals right at the bottom. It actually goes all the way up to 6-star Relic Crystals, but I'm not too sure if there are actually like crystals that you can buy and open for those at the moment, outside of what I assume is probably going to be coming on Cyber Weekend. They're probably going to be milking the whales like crazy on that. But yeah, let's go for this 3-star one. So we got Juggernaut, we got Vision, and Winter Soldier here. I think I was watching like I think it was Karate Mike's video, and I think Juggernaut's pretty good. So I'd like to get Juggernaut as the ideal outcome here. Let's have a little bit of a look, see what these look like. And we've got, is that Black Panther there? Okay, cool. So we can apply that to, I believe, a skill champion there. But also, being a channel built on gambling addiction, I think we need to go for a few more crystals here. Again, I'm not too sure if there's a higher tier with like 6-star ones out. I have absolutely no clue. But we are going to load up 10 of these. And again, the drop rate on a 5-star is 2.5% there. So what is that, like 1 in 20? I feel like my maths is is failing me a little bit off the top of my head and running away today. But let's load him up, man. Let's load him up. We got an all right chance there. Okay, come on. Dude, I'm not liking this reel, man. This reel's got, like, constant 3 stars. Oh, we got a 4-star Storm. Let's go, man. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think the 4-star drop rate, I think, was about 1 in 4 or something like that. But again, I wasn't... I was going for gold, man. I was looking at that 5-star drop rate. Wow. The reel is so unexciting. They really haven't put, like, any 5-star or 4-star champions in it. It's just, like, all 3-star ones. Well, you know, at least it's a little bit less scammy. You know, clearly sets the expectation, but also it doesn't get you that much. It doesn't get you that hyped up. It doesn't get you excited as to what might come out of this one. But come on, let's see it roll over. Hey, dude, that is our 4-star Juggernaut. Let's go. That is, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I wish they'd like kind of come up as like a big statue or something. Because I do feel like in comparison to, you know, opening regular champion crystals, like the end bit is a little bit like, you know, there's nothing big that pops up. Like the full character usually emerges out and it looks a bit cooler. Whereas it's just kind of like the profile thing and it gets, you know, chucked to the side. It'd be nice to see like a statue or something come out. But yeah, I mean, I think we're off to a pretty good start, eh? And that is a Wolverine one. Nice, nice. Again, I have no idea the abilities and exactly what some of these do, but we'll have a look at the 4-star ones and the slightly more powerful ones, and then maybe equip one of them and test it out. Let's have a little bit of a look here. Hey, we getting that 5-star? No, not a chance. Not even in sight, man. Just trying to have a level of optimism. Is that a duplicate or what happens there? So we got some skill embers. Can you get duplicates? Oh, okay, you can. Also, we awaken it as well. Okay, interesting. So instead of getting like a duplicate copy, it just awakens it like a normal champion would function there. And we've also got some, yeah, 4-star relic crystal shards. Right, let's have a bit of a look. Come on, mate. 5-star something or other. I just like to see what the 5-star ones look like, really. That'd be cool. But yeah, maybe the 6-star ones again. It's like any new progression system in gacha games. They're going to be very, very conservative at the start because they want to milk as much money out of the core system as they can before they start, you know, being a bit more generous with certain rewards. But there we go. We got another duplicate on the Wolverine one there. I'm curious as to like what additional function it gives when you like level these up or power them up. Does it give, like, stats or something? If it gives stats, dude. Oh, another Winter Soldier. I think... Is that the first Winter Soldier 4-star? I think so. Okay, nice. Because we got Storm and Juggernaut. And now Winter Soldier 4-star. So not... I'd say we've done all right, man. If we could finish on a 5-star, that'd be a good time there. And unfortunately, it's going to be a 3-star version of Storm. Okay, so now we've got the relics. I don't know, like, what these do. So we're going to have a bit of a look. So I think they're under the champion tab. Then you've got my relics, and then I've got the storm one. And then, okay, so gain a rampage buff, increasing attack rating while unblockable by 2% for 9 seconds. Okay, so that's the effect of that one. On the striker is Storm, who's going to put down Storm Force Winds. But I don't get that. I think unless I upgrade it. Do I need to... Because it says it's locked at the moment. Or do I need to bind it to a champion in order to get it? Okay, maybe we just bind this to a character. I really do like my Sunspot. You know, well, actually, let's just bind it. Let's bind it to Apocalypse. You know, that seems very appropriate there. Yeah, I mean, Apocalypse is just friggin' beast day. You know, can't go wrong there. Insert rune. Okay, so let's go for it. Or do I pick one, actually? Is there like one of two abilities? I can't seem to press the other one. So I'm gonna bind it to this. Okay, so now it's activated the Apocalypse benefits, and again, I may not have bound like the correct ability there. Okay, so we can kind of like ramp up prowess potency with this one, so it's a little bit of an additional benefit. And if we what do we have here? Okay, so that's just the champion abilities for Apocalypse on that one, and I think there's like a new map where you can get like the tier 1 basic alloy, but I may be incorrect on that one. I don't think it like shows me where I need to go here. Okay, let's have a look at what's the Winter Soldier one? So inflicts an energy vulnerability debuff, lowering energy resistance there for 15 seconds. Okay, so we'll select the champion and go with dude, Nick Fury is a bit too good. Aegon's also a beast, though, but energy resistance. Who is going to make the most of that? What else do we have here? Oh, I think that's how we, like, swap out our Relic, maybe. The next heavy attack refreshes 1 Cold Snap debuff on the opponent and increases Cold Snap debuff potency. Okay, so these are maybe a little bit niche when it comes to certain characters and have... you know, certain synergies as well. I don't know if those are like additional stacking effects. But again, there's a lot of stuff that I do need to do a little bit of research on here. But I think just for now, let's go back. Is there anything I need to do here? Was it prompting me to upgrade? Okay, let's go back. All right, so we're going to go to Special Quest, and then we're just going to jump into a little bit of Realm of Legends here, test it out. I see, actually, there's this thing. It actually makes your character's name golden. I don't know if, like, this changes. We'll equip some silver ones in a bit as well. But yeah, Apocalypse has, like, a little golden flash to his name now. There's a bit of a visual cosmetic upgrade there. And you can see in the... what is it, team? You just got Storm above, kind of bound as the Relic. Using Strikers. Okay, cool. So we're going to have like an additional bar that fills up. And when it's full, we can summon Storm. And it's actually been a minute since I've played Apocalypse, so I actually might suck a little bit. So it looks like it fills up on a per hit basis. Is there any basic combos that do it? Oh no, it's heavy attacks as well are going to give that. It looks like it's almost the special 3's worth of hits on the opponent. Again, I don't know if there are certain characters that with their combos can kind of scale and cheese this up. Somebody's probably already got a video out. But it does, you know, it certainly takes a minute to build up here. Right, do we send in Storm after this? Or let's go 5 combo and then Storm. And then do we get stun at the end? Oh, that's pretty nice. And then I think that's where we have the effect active as well. And there we go. So, you know, in terms of your average match that's not like super long, you're probably only going to see the striker once. It's kind of like after your special 2, or maybe just before the special 3. Right, so we're sorting out a couple more relics. So I've just bound the Winter Soldier to Nick Fury one. Again, I don't really think this is great for his toolkit or a good synergy there. And we've also bound the Juggernaut relic to Juggernaut. So it looks like you can actually bind the what is it? The same character to the same character's relic, which I think is going to be quite fun when like second Juggernaut comes in for like the assist combo there. So yeah, that should be a pretty good time. And then who else do we potentially have? Thor, maybe just a Hercules, man, I think is the one to go for now, just because Hercules is you know, still super OP, still like super big daddy there. And what do we have? The last tick grants an aptitude buff, increasing the potency of Fury, armor up, and precision. So yeah, a little bit of benefit on Hercules from precision, but I don't really think, you know, it's the best synergy or maybe best relic in the world out there. But anyway, let's go to fight. Let's go to side quest. Let's go to the brand new Elder difficulty, which arrived this month as well. And let's chuck in some characters. We've got Hercules. Hercules has a silver relic. And again, I believe still has the gold name here. And then we've got Nick Fury. And then we've also got, what is it, Juggernaut coming in the mix as well. I think it's going to be good that Juggernaut is slightly lower rank here. Because from what I've seen of Elder difficulty so far, it's still like nothing that far above, like, you know, 300,000 hit points. So yeah, let's go up to our first opponent here, Thor. So we're going to take Juggernaut into this one. And this should be enjoyable, I think, with the class advantage here. Let's have a little bit of a look. See how we get on. Oh gosh, how do you, what was the playstyle? I've totally forgotten the Juggernaut buff. I think it's like, just get to 10 and then like don't get hit in your block. Because I think if you get hit in the block, then you like lose all your stacks or something. I remember there was something really annoying with this that just takes away all his stuff. Right, let's take in the second Juggernaut here. Get the stun, and we're back to the the first one. Okay, that was maybe a little bit jarring. Come on, fella, let's go. Right, let's do another combo. Straight in special 2. Bonus damage there, perfect. And then again, oh, this should be really, really nice here. Yep. And then a perfect clutch into special 2 finish. I think probably like the best use for relics is like that. And again, I don't know if like if you get to 5 or 6 star ones, I don't know if there's like a thing where you can use them like more frequently, or if that is even a thing when it comes to relics. But yeah, I think like the thing I like the most about relics and kind of general gameplay is you get those opportunities just to very easily finish the match. Because I remember many times where we've got the opponent really low and we're just about to get like a big special attack to end it, but we're like one combo away. So being able to like throw your combo and then activate the striker or the relic, and then, you know, do a full combo off the end of that stun, because they always seem to stun on the final attack. Come on, mate. Oh, God, that's a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's not so good. But yeah, it's just for helping those finishes, as long as there's not some sort of Clown Fiesta power game. It's certainly ideal, but let's have a bit of a look. We're Nick Fury, mate. We're bouncing back. So we can go for this, and then we actually stun here. I imagine, actually, are there going to be like certain champions where you can just get mental stun chains on? Because I don't think you can use them like safely right after the end of a special attack. I think it's got to be for combo. Unless you got unblockable, but I don't know if that like then gets passed on to the striker or the relic. So yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about that one. But yeah, overall, they're kind of in combat, you know, if you've played many of the side events with strikers, it's kind of like that. But you just get that everywhere. And the effects, at least at the lower levels, seem to be fairly small, but I would imagine there's going to be certain relics in the future. Again, this is just the beginning of this system. These are probably, in comparison to the ones that are coming later, a fair bit more shoddy. Right, Atuma, I really don't know. I think a special 1... it's got to get away from. I don't know what the special 2 looks like, though. This man has Purify for days. Okay. Oh. Dude. The VFX team, they stay winning, man. They stay winning. I think there was like an initial shot, and then... I'm going to try and dodge it this time. Maybe to my peril. Oh gosh, okay, I got it. And then I got clapped. Yeah, oh, the character looks awesome, man. He looks really cool. I love his like special 2 as well. But yeah, I got wrecked there. Well, it was all part of the plan we showcased on this channel, and I hadn't showcased Hercules yet, so we were going in that direction. But Hercules is a bit of a clutch don, you know. He's just okay. So he just puts the palm forward on that one. And after the palms forward, we can go in. I messed up a little bit there. Okay, this is what I think is going to work. Special 2, and then double medium. Oh no, he shrugs it off. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? No. Okay, well, my dream stun combo was ruined by this this character, you know? But that would have been amazing. We would have special 2'd, straight into a stun, straight into a 7 combo, and then straight into the striker. Can we stun people who shrug off? Yeah, still chilling. Yeah, that stun is pretty OP, man. When you bring it in the right interval. So yeah, the thing is as well, you can't use strikers in Abyss of Legends. There are what modes of gameplay is it? It's mainly like all the side and monthly events. Incursions. Incursions going to be really clutch for there. Especially, I was actually playing solo incursions last night. I didn't even realize there were solo incursions. Somebody told me the other day. I've been sat on the loop on this. But solo incursions are really fun, man. I really enjoy those. Realm of Legends, that's great. But again, not really too relevant. Very easy to beat. Labyrinth of Legends. Quite old now. But still, again, if that stun is, what is it, off the, diminishing returns in Labyrinth, again, could be quite nice for people that haven't already progressed in Labyrinth. But Labyrinth also is this like really awkward piece of content now where it's like super difficult still and very long. Well, not difficult, more long, I would say. But like the rewards just really aren't worth it, generally speaking. But I know there are some Karina challenges with better rewards now. So yeah, like loading up like a Star-Lord for the Guardians challenge or Sabretooth. Again, there can be some bonuses there, and it can be useful. And then event quests, sided quests, and also arenas as well. And yeah, I think these are going to be added, it looks like, potentially to more game modes in the future. I kind of do hope to see them in story at some point. I think that'd be very nice for progressing players, just kind of, you know, giving people a leg up, helping them along a little bit, get those titles a bit more. So my initial thoughts and impressions on Relics are, I think for the average player that doesn't care about competitive gameplay, is just there like a nice little bonus to have, because the core thing, the most important thing you get from Relics is the assist. And the assist and stun appears to be the same on a 3-star character as it would be on a 6-star champion. And I think the abilities and buffs that they give are quite niche and quite inconsequential overall at the moment for the majority of characters. Again, I think kind of the biggest annoyance potentially for top tier players that don't want to spend loads of money is the fact that Relic prestige is added to overall prestige as well. I see it's kind of calculated together. So yeah, if you are let's say, you know, neck and neck with an alliance, and one alliance wants to spend all the money on all the relic offers, and your alliance is like, oh, you know, I kind of want to spend that money on my family for Christmas, then, you know, the alliance that spends all the money is going to be the winner there. And yeah, I think that's going to be very annoying for a lot of people that play at top competitive levels. So yeah, I can see why people would really dislike that and kind of really not be a big fan of that initially. But yeah, overall, I found Relics to be like, they're kind of like a nice to have, not really that impactful, but again, in the right scenario with the right characters, they can allow you to get a clutch comeback, or on certain characters, are going to allow you to stay very aggressive to maybe like stack up a debuff or get some sort of criteria that just allows you to deal some mental damage. So yeah, I think Relics are okay. Like that's my initial impression. But again, it's just the first one based on a very limited amount of gameplay and also a very limited amount of low tier relics as well. In the future, in the next, like, let's say 1 to 5 years, there might be relics that are really impactful. There might be ones that, you know, like use it, you get 100% more damage and are just like absolutely broken and, you know, meta for like a certain thing. We really don't know what direction they're going to go down when it comes to like adding in more relics and also more assists as well. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on relics in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy this video of an idiot trying to figure out his way through relics, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.